It was a peaceful morning in a cozy little home. The sun shone brightly through the window as Mia, a loving and devoted wife, stood in the kitchen preparing breakfast. She was pregnant, carrying a little life inside her, yet she still took care of everything as she always had. Meanwhile, her husband, Leo, was sitting in the living room, talking on his phone nonstop. He seemed distracted, barely acknowledging Mia's presence. Mia carefully placed a delicious plate of food on the dining table. The aroma filled the air, a meal cooked with love. Mia, Leo, I made your favorite breakfast. Come and eat. But Leo didn't even glance at the food. Instead, he waved his paw dismissively. I'm not hungry. Just leave me alone. His tone was cold, distant. Without another word, he grabbed his car keys and stormed out of the house. Mia stood there, hurt and confused. She had noticed Leo acting strangely for weeks, but today felt different. Something was off. As she turned back towards the kitchen, her eyes landed on Leo's mobile phone, forgotten on the counter. Her heart pounded. Should she check it? Was there something she didn't know? She picked it up, but hesitated. Instead of going through it, she decided to return it to him. Meanwhile, Leo was already speeding down the road. He seemed restless, tapping the steering wheel as he drove. After a while, he arrived at the beach, a beautiful place where the waves crashed against the shore. But he wasn't alone. Waiting for him was Sophia, a sleek, elegant cat with sparkling blue eyes. She smiled warmly as he approached, her tail curling playfully. Leo greeted her with excitement. They laughed, walked along the shore, their paws sinking into the sand. Back at home, Mia was already on her way. She held his phone tightly, driving toward the beach, unaware of the painful truth waiting for her. As she stepped onto the sandy shore, her eyes searched for Leo. And then, she saw him. Her breath hitched. There he was, walking hand in hand with another cat, laughing, smiling, looking happier than he had in months. Her heart shattered into a million pieces. Leo turned, and his face went pale. He saw Mia standing there, her pregnant belly, her trembling paws, the phone in her grip. For a moment, there was silence, as if the world had stopped. Mia's eyes filled with tears. The love of her life had betrayed her. She didn't say a word. She just turned and walked away, wiping her tears as she made her way back to her car. She barely saw the road through her blurred vision. Her heart ached, her mind raced. Back at home, she collapsed onto the couch, sobbing uncontrollably. How could he do this to her? To their family? Then suddenly, a sharp pain shot through her stomach. She gasped, clutching her belly. Her labor had started. At that moment, Leo rushed through the door. He saw her in pain, his face filled with panic. Mia, are you okay? She couldn't respond. The contractions were too strong. Without wasting a second, Leo picked her up and rushed her to the hospital. The doctors took her in immediately. Leo sat outside, his paws shaking. Guilt weighed heavy on his chest. Hours later, the doctor came out smiling. Congratulations, you have a healthy baby kitten. Tears filled Leo's eyes. He had almost lost everything. When he walked into the room, Mia held their newborn kitten in her arms. She looked at Leo, her expression still hurt, but softer now. Mia, I was wrong. I made a terrible mistake. Please, please forgive me. I swear on our child, I will never hurt you again. There was a long silence. Mia looked at the tiny kitten sleeping peacefully. Finally, she took a deep breath and nodded. Mia, one condition. You never break this family again. Leo placed his paw over his heart. Never again, I promise. Mia wiped her tears, holding her kitten close. She knew things wouldn't be the same, but for the sake of their child, she chose to forgive and rebuild. Have you ever experienced betrayal? If you were in Mia's place, would you forgive? Comment below. Love, trust, and mistakes, life is never simple. But one thing is certain, loyalty is everything. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more heart-touching videos. Comment below. What would you do if you were in Mia's place? Let's discuss in the comments.